Welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we are going to be organizing this wildly insane attic. It's just so messy. As you could tell probably from the video title and the video thumbnail, it's just stuff everywhere as we're just doing a lot of projects in here. And it's a pretty massive attic. I think it's around 1,000 square feet. Unfortunately, I did find two birds up here. I was able to get one out, and the other, I have no idea where it went. I'm not even sure how they even got in here. We do have these vents in our attic from right there. I think maybe they crawled through there. I'm not too sure. We don't have any holes in our ceiling, so I'm not too sure how they got in here. But we were definitely able to get one out. Okay, y'all, so just a couple facts about this attic. Again, this is our 1920s four-square Craftsman. And then again, a little bit of facts about this attic. On this side of the attic is actually what we consider my space. It's got our holiday things over to the right next to this fireplace. And then over to the left, you have just a bunch of decor items that I've been collecting, or it's honestly a lot of old light fixtures that I've been replacing throughout the home and just not have sat out on the curb yet. But we are going to be doing that in this video. Now on this other side, as you can see, this is actually supposed to be our lounge space. So hopefully we get that. You can see the rug here, but we just been honestly throwing things up here. As you guys are following this channel, you will know that we're doing a lot of DIY projects. So there's just a lot of things that were thrown up here. Of course, when we moved, our moving boxes as well as up here, and they just got all over the place. We also have 1,000 square foot basement that I tried to clean up, make sure anything that was home related can go upstairs, decor, boxes, etc. Anything tools related or home maintenance goes down into the basement. So that's just a lot of reason why all this stuff is everywhere. We are going to be redoing this space on our channel here. The first thing is going to be getting all the windows replaced. They still are the original windows. If we can get them repaired, we will try to go that route. However, I don't think that any of the previous owners really attended to this attic much, so it's in need of some repairs. We did have some of the dormers resided. There's a dormer here and there's a dormer there that leads down to the main house. Of course, you see that messy drywall and just a lot of our stuff, as you can clearly see, we've been throwing up here. And then over here, you can see all of our holiday things and just, you know, all the decor items just getting thrown over onto the side, which is fine. We're gonna reorganization this side. And then over here, the scary little corner is actually the addition to the home. They put a half octagon onto the home. Interesting shape, but it works. Below this is the second office of the home, and below that is the kitchen addition that they did. So they have that space built out, and they just covered it for whatever reason, for I guess for someone not to go back there. I'm not too entirely sure. Okay, so first, y'all, as you can see, I'm sitting on one of the mini boxes in this attic that we need to get organized. Again, this is from our moving stuff. So I'm actually going to look through some of these and see what we can keep, what's probably going to go in a donation, and we'll make a donation side or a throwaway side. So I think this is the best first plan of attack. That way we can establish, as the stairway is right here, that we can establish a clear path of getting to either side of the attic. So let's go ahead and get this started. All right, so now we are on my side. And as you see, we have these two big shelves to help me put decor and things on. Again, a lot of like these two lights right here, this one and this one. Those are lights I previously replaced. One looks like some type of Tiffany lamp or something, and the other looks more so like a mid-century lamp. I think both of those are going to be going to the curve for anyone to pick up for free. But right behind me is a desk that I plan on using up here to do any DIY projects such as frames, swapping in and out prints, etc. So I am going to move this shelf over to the left, or excuse me, the right, and then push this desk up. That way it's a nice area and it's not taking up any of the width. So let's go ahead and get that done. All right, so next is our holiday section, which is mostly kind of organized, if you will. Well, we're gonna clean it up a little bit. I have some stuff down in the hallway to get up here that goes back here. So let's go ahead and get this space organized as well. Found this nice pumpkin from Home Goods, actually Ross, on the clearance for, let's see, it was $34.99, but I think we got it for 20 bucks if I recall. It has a light in here, you plug it up and it'll glow. So this will be coming out for Halloween. And then we also have another holiday tote here. Hopefully that fits right here. Perfect, that fits. All right, so we are back. We are on the left side of the attic now, which, if you remember, is Corey's side, and where we tend to do the sitting area. So as you can see, all chairs are everywhere. There is some things here that I am going to use in my office makeover, so make sure to stay tuned to that. I will show it in this video of what I'm thinking of using in that office. But for right now, we're gonna actually use it to style the side of this side of the attic. So let's go ahead and get started with that. First, I'm gonna take this couch and just actually put it behind this other couch. If you can see this huge tree here, we actually found this at Goodwill For fall. Every fall we take it downstairs and put it in our dining room, and it's at least 8 to 9 feet tall. It's a really good tree, and y'all, we only got it for $10. So I'm actually just gonna move it to, I'm thinking right here in between the couch and this chair. So let's try that out. All right, now we do have some just last two pieces here for the couch. I'm actually gonna try to put it behind here as well. Yes! Woo!
Ew, please don't.
I'm actually gonna move this tree over to this other corner. It is in the way of the roof, so it's just too short here, so I'm gonna move it. All right, so we have finished organizing this attic. So before we go into the final scenes of showing you the reorganization of this attic, I do want to give a little bit of facts about this attic and our future plans for it, so stay tuned. All right, so we're going to start with this area first. And as you can see, this area is a dormer. That's pretty tall once you get through this section. As you can see, you walk straight up to the, from the stairs right up to this. So we're thinking of doing a bar here where you come and grab a little drink and then you come straight to the sitting area. And this is where we're going to, I don't want to say drywall, but we're going to put like a face on, maybe try to insulate it. We just have to look to see what's the best deal once we replace these windows and some other things, see what's the best thing for them to do and make this attic more livable. Now on this side, you can also tell it's our storage side. This is our holiday things. And then this is my side for just decor items that I curated over the time, move with, and picture frames, tools, things that I need for upstairs for the home. There's a ton of photos back there, ton of rugs, anything that we want to swap out, fall, either Christmas photos, anything of that nature, even mirrors, we swap those out. So you'll see a lot of those things in this area. Plans for this is just hanging a nice light here. And again, we're planning on doing the insulation sheathing up on this side as well. I do have a little carpet down, but I am thinking now that we have these two spaces cleaned up and organized, that I'm going to do a huge rug here. And then that's about it for this side of what we're thinking. Again, if you watched the beginning of this video, the previous owners left this. I'm not too sure if it goes to a boat, a sail, not too sure. But we're planning on getting those out of there. They're like 10 feet long. So I'm going to have to figure out someone to either cut them down and take them down or just throw them out the window, y'all. I don't know. Also, I wanted to go over some pieces that I plan on using in the office makeover. If you follow my channel, you'll see I have did a part 1 of the office makeover. This chair is going to be coming into the office. This is the IKEA, I can't recall the name of it. I'll pop it up in the screen. But we had this for years. Someone idiotically, won't name names, put the feet on backwards, but we're going to fix that for the office when we put that in there. This is discontinued from IKEA. However, I have did some research and you can order slip covers to cover this into any color you want, boucle, velvet, crushed velvet, any type of performance linen. So I'm thinking of changing this color. I haven't sold myself on it yet. We hardly ever use this chair, but I think I might go with that. I'm not too sure yet. And then also over here, we have this shelf that I found at, it wasn't Goodwill. I can't think of the name of the store, but it was a thrift store. If I remember the name, I'll pop it up in the screen. I'm actually thinking of using this in the office makeover. I don't know if I'm going to keep the wood. I'm actually think I'm going to paint it a funky color, y'all, and see how it goes in the office. So stay tuned for that as well. All right, y'all, now that we have the facts down for this attic, let's go ahead and take a look at some final shots of this attic organization video in 3, 2, 1. Thanks everybody for tuning in to this week's video. If you follow my channel, you know that next we'll be doing the office makeover part 2. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned. Thanks everybody.